Morning, second graders. This is Grandma Marr. I'm reading a story to you today. The story I'm going to read is called The Puddle Garden. It's one that Galen and Sophie like a lot, and I hope you enjoy it too. Bear Cub's family moved to a new house. It was big and empty inside and outside. Here he is in his big old empty house. Bear Cub looked in every room. There were no friends to be found. Bear Cub went outside. He looked in front of the house. Just grass. There he is on his front porch. He looked behind the house. More grass. He looked next to the garage. Just grass. There were no friends to be found anywhere. Bear Cub was about to go back inside when he found a puddle in the middle of the yard. Splash, muck, and splatter. Surely some friends would enjoy splashing with him. Bear Cub tromped and jumped, imagining friends joining him in the puddle. There he is with his boots on, having a good time all by himself, though. Bear Cub went to see his papa. Papa was unpacking the last big box. Papa, this house has lots of room and lots of grass, but no turtles or frogs or birds or butterflies to be my friends. Did you forget to pack them? Here he is talking to Daddy. Papa looked at Bear Cub thoughtfully. Turtles and frogs and birds come on their own, but only if they have plants and shelter and water. Here's Papa talking to Bear Cub. Bear Cub had an idea. He led his papa outside and pointed to the puddle. He imagined turtles and frogs and birds and butterflies, and he could see his papa was thinking too. Here they're looking at the pond, the little bit of water out there. The next day they took a trip to the plant nursery. They picked out cardinal flower, Joe Pye weed, and white turtle head. They picked out blue flag iris and cinnamon fern and a beautiful big elderberry full of fruits. Here they are, and here he is in the nursery, and he's got a big pot of the elderberry and all the others. There's Joe Pye weed up there. There's the blue flag iris and the other flowers down below, the white turtle head. When they got home, Bear Cub and his parents went out to the puddle in the lawn and made it bigger and deeper. They lined the sides with the wildflowers they had bought and planted the elderberry on an island they made in the middle. Then Bear Cub went inside to take a nap. He was tired from all of that digging, shaping, and planting. Here's his daddy digging it deeper, and here's Bear Cub and his mama, and they are planting the flowers, and there's that elderberry bush right in the middle of the pond. While Bear Cub napped, a hummingbird spotted the puddle garden and stopped to take a closer look at the cardinal flower. Here's the beautiful hummingbird and the cardinal flower. A catbird flew by and decided to land in the elderberry shrub. Here's the catbird and the elderberry berries. A tiger swallowtail butterfly saw a big pink Joe Pye weed flower head and tasted the nectar inside. It's a beautiful big tiger swallowtail. A Baltimore checker spot butterfly checked on the turtle head. A good place to lay eggs, she thought, with plenty of leaves for little caterpillars to munch on. There she is at the white turtle head. A leopard frog hopped over and jumped right into the puddle. A box turtle ambled over and decided to sun himself on the edge of the puddle next to the giant fern fronds. Here's the frog, the leopard frog, and here is the turtle under the fern fronds. Just then Bear Cub awoke. He saw his muddy footprints on the floor and followed them downstairs. There was his shovel and Mama and Papa's muddy pairs of boots. He kept following the footprints right on outside, right out the door. The footsteps led to Bear Cub's puddle. Where there had once been a simple puddle, there was now a beautiful puddle garden, lined with wildflowers, with an elderberry shrub on an island in the center. Look at his beautiful garden now, his puddle garden. He pulled a leafy stem aside and saw a hummingbird sipping nectar from the cardinal flower with his long tongue. Here's looking through the flowers. Bear Cub climbed up into the elderberry and came nose to nose with the catbird. She was picking off sweet, ripe berries and swallowing them whole. Here he is with the catbird. He looked up through the whorled leaves of the Joe Pye weed and saw the swallowtail butterfly feasting on nectar from the pink flowers. And there she is. By the edge of the pool, Bear Cub watched the Baltimore checker spot laying eggs on the leaves of the turtle head. Splash! The frog jumped into the pool as Bear Cub approached from behind the cinnamon fern. There's the frog jumping into the pool. Bear Cub stepped up on a rock to have a better look at his wild garden. Oh, the rock was really a box turtle, soaking in the warm sun near the shelter of the blue flag iris leaves. There he is stepping on the turtle, but he thought it was a rock. The puddle garden was full of life, turtles and frogs and birds and butterflies and all of their plant companions. Bear Cub splashed happily in the puddle. His new house had now become a home for him and for his friends too. Here's a lovely big long picture of everything and Bear Cub and his friends at the puddle. That he made a nice home for them, didn't he? So that is how Bear Cub got friends, by making a puddle garden at his own house. And this book tells you how to make your own puddle garden. And here in the back are some of the plants that they were talking about in the story. This is the turtlehead weed. This is the blue flag iris. This is the elderberry bush. And here is the Joe Pye weed with its pink flowers. So, good to read to you today, kids. Hope that you have a good day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.